I'm here with the founders of Cheshire Craft Brewing at the future home of the brewery. So if you guys would like to introduce yourselves.
Sure. My name is Scott DeMeo. I'm one of the head brewers here at Cheshire Craft Brewing. This is our cohort, so I know you see us unmasked today. That's intentional. We are 6 feet apart, but we've been spending the last year together, really. So we've almost been quarantined together. So we feel comfortable doing this. We wanted to make sure we shared that with you.
I'm Frank Beretta. I'm one of the other brewers, and welcome.
Jamie Ferguson, business manager and one of the owners.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the style that you guys have envisioned for Cheshire Craft Brewing, like the types of beer you plan to brew, the tap lines, food, what the experience is going to look like?
So the types of beers that we envision are popular styles now, like the New England IPA style. We've done a number of those brews, and we feel we got a pretty good product along those lines. But I think Scott always says this to me. He says that I always say it's stout season all the time. Like, it's always stout season. So we'll definitely have some stouts, and we've been coming up with a bunch of recipes that are both traditional styled stouts and the newer dessert style stouts. In our investor meeting, we had a really good one, a chocolate dessert stout, and I think it went over pretty well. And of course, we're going to do some lagers, and Scott's been experimenting with a few other things that he can talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely try different varieties. We know that we're trying to serve a large population, so it's not exactly what we love. I love IPAs, Frank loves stouts, but we've done brown ales, we've done lagers, as you said, milkshake IPAs. We have an Oktoberfest that we really like. So we're really going to read the market and see what our customers want and need, and that's also what we're going to brew. We know now as a business, it's not so much about our personal preference, it's about what people out there want. So we can't wait to hear about feedback from the community and what they want to see in their tap room here at Cheshire Craft Brewing.
We also know that not everyone is a beer lover. So the guys have done a great seltzer. I don't know if it's officially a key lime pie, but you've got like that vanilla, the lime, but you've got the hint of the graham cracker, and it's really good. But we're also going to bring in Connecticut manufactured spirits so that we can offer like a cocktail of the day. Maybe it's a mojito or a margarita or something, so that there will be a couple of other options that are not strictly beer. And also, that gives us some gluten-free varieties as well. We're also looking forward to having a New England cider on tap as well.
I think the other thing is you had mentioned taps. I think the ultimate goal is a 12-tap system. That's what we're envisioning. When we open, we're going to have 6 to 8 beers right off the bat on tap, and then try to fill those tap lines down the line. So that's the ultimate goal, is to really offer a variety of different beers. We'd love to, once COVID is past us, be offering flights so people can sample small amounts of different things to get an idea as to what they like.
Okay, great. So why did you guys choose Cheshire in this location?
Cheshire was the only option. At least for me, I was very adamant about bringing a brewery to Cheshire, but more importantly, promoting businesses in Cheshire. It's something that we were lacking. It was really important to the town. They'd gotten some information from a consultant back in 2017 saying it was one of the most important things that they could do to help quality of life and help build our grand list. And I went on a mission to try and put a brewing group together, and the more I learned about it along the way, I just realized I wanted to be a part of it.
So that all sounds great. So is there any ETA on when we can expect the doors to be open?
Yeah, we're looking at the spring of 2021. Hopefully by April we'll have our doors open, but there's a lot of things that have to happen that all have to go together, and whether it's a federal license, a state license, or whether it's the plumber coming in at the right time to hook up a piece of equipment, floors being cut. There's a lot of things that have to be done, and the equipment actually has to be shipped here, and we're buying it from the West Coast. So all of that has to get timed out, in addition to our marketing plan and our merchandise and website and so on.
I think ultimately too, we have to be able to produce beer. So sometimes people forget that beer does not just produce itself overnight. It's a multi-week process. So even once everything is in and we're ready to go, getting our first few batches into kegs, letting them age a little bit so that they're ready to go on tap, that's going to take a little bit of time as well. So as you see the shiny equipment running down Route 10 one day, know that means that we're still a little while out to opening, because it's going to take a little bit of time to do the installation and then the initial brews.
Okay, great. Anything else you guys would like to tell the population of Cheshire?
We're starting to put pictures of our progress on our website. So it's CheshireBrewing.com. If anyone wants to see how the build is going, I'm a little more optimistic on the timeline than the gentleman next to me, but it's COVID. We've had a couple of unexpected delays. I think, like a lot of people have, that's the whole year has been. 2020 has been a series of unexpected delays. But things look now so close that you can feel it. Just sitting out here in the space, I mean, this is what it will feel like when you're sitting outside in the patio. So we're really anxious. We know everyone else is too.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So thank you guys for your time, and thank you for your support of the wine.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.